Go.
Hey, hi everyone, my name is Jr. and my speech is about addicted smokers and how they should stop smoking. And my audience is addicted smokers and I have little examples. Alright, let's begin. Everyone, close your eyes and imagine, okay? Imagine your son or daughter walking on the stage, graduating high school or college, and you not being there for them. Imagine your daughter or your son having their first baby, and you not being there for them. Imagine all the promises you made to all your loved ones, and you not being there for them. Imagine your loved ones looking down at your coffin with all the pain and suffering in their eyes because you died at an early age smoking. Think about that. Imagine all the things you could have done if you were still alive. Playing with your grandkids, traveling, skydiving, fulfilling your bucket list, and having the time of your life. Smoking can lead to a lot of things. Financial problems. Bills, and bills. You may not know it, but buying cigarettes costs a lot of money. You may think one pack of cigarette is cheap, but what about all the other packs and packs of cigarettes that you buy in 1 week? That right there could just clean your whole wallet out, or just drain it. And what about all the other things you have to pay for? The rent, the car, fuel, your kids' allowance if you have kids, the food, and all the other essentials. An individual who stops smoking can save up to $35 a week and can save up to $1,820 a year if you stop smoking. That right there can get your ass a plane ticket all the way to Europe. And give yourself a little vacation. Or better yet, you could spend the money wisely and spend it on bills and other essentials. And if you don't think that there's other cheap ways to stop smoking, there are. My father, who is an addicted smoker, is choosing to cut down smoking or choosing to stop because he feels that it's a detriment to our family's lives, and it's getting to him. And he's looking at a product called the e-cigarette. It's right here. The e-cigarette is a device that replicates smoking, and instead of smoking all the tar and nicotine and all that stuff when you smoke a cigarette, he just inhales steam, and it's clean and it has no harmful chemicals. And although the products that you buy to quit smoking cost money, it'll pay off in the long run because you'll spend less than what you do if you buy packs of cigarettes. And plus, you'll stay healthy and you'll save up money. If you don't stop smoking, you'll be poor and an unattractive loser, literally. Okay, my second reason is smoking is not attractive. It may have been attractive in the 70s or 80s or in Marilyn Monroe's days, but it's not attractive today. When you smoke, you start to lose your normal body smell and start to stink. If you keep smoking, the smell from the smoke starts to get in your pores, and even if you take a shower, the smoke or the smell will still stay with you. So that's kind of gross. Many individuals, especially women, find smoking unattractive these days. I have a friend, her name is Wendy. She told me a story about the time when she dated a guy who smoked. And once they were at Applebee's, and once they started to converse, she smelled his breath, and he had yellow teeth and all that bad stuff. And on top of that, it was kind of stupid. The guy wasn't able to pay for the date because he bought 2 packs of cigarettes before that, and it was horrible. Yeah, it just sucks. If you don't stop smoking, you can just kiss your social life goodbye. And it's also unattractive for guys if girls smoke, because if you really think about it, if it's unattractive for girls, then it's sure as hell unattractive for guys. Studies say that guys look up to girls as being a perfect person, and smoking, if girls smoke, it's the exact opposite of that. So it's really unattractive for guys. Unless you want to be a stinky old man or a woman with 40-something cats or dogs, I suggest that you get your life together. And for all those people who are in relationships with a smoker or an addicted smoker, I kind of feel sorry for your partner, because all that smoking that you do in front of them really does hurt them, and it hurts you too. Yeah. And each time you smoke, you shorten your life and you hurt all your loved ones. Alright, this brings me to my last reasons. Smokers should stop smoking because they are hurting themselves and the people who love them. Many addicted smokers already know the issue of smoking, but what they don't know is that the tar that you inhale is a substance that creates lung cancer. Due to studies, about 90% of lung cancer is caused by smoking. The more cigarettes you smoke a day and the longer you have smoked, the higher the chances of you having lung cancer. There are other many cancers besides lung cancer if you smoke. There's also cancers in the mouth that could get under your tongue or in your mouth. It's kind of gross, and you don't want to kiss anyone with that. And come on now, if you hear cancer in anything or like any object you use or whatever, don't you think you should like step away from it? And it's like having sex with a person who has STDs or AIDS, and you know it. It's kind of stupid. Like, stay away from it. And not only are you risking your health, but you're risking other people's health. Like, say a lady is pregnant and they're smoking. That child inside your womb has no say on what you're doing. When you smoke, a woman who is pregnant that smokes, she makes her baby's growth slow, and the oxygen that the baby receives is lessened, and it has more amount of carbon monoxide, and it's crucial. I mean, it's bad for the baby because during that stage, the baby develops their heart and their brain and their nervous system. That baby right there could have heart problems, brain problems, and other major general health problems. And on top of that, you have to pay for the baby to keep them alive. You have to pay for all the baby's essentials. Plus, you have to pay for the health bills, which is kind of sucky. So why would you want to smoke when you're pregnant, It's adding more weight on you. Not only that, but another reason why is secondhand smoking. 3,000 people die each year from secondhand smoking. People who are healthy, people who don't do anything but stand next to you when you're smoking. So the healthiest person in the world can stand next to a smoker, and long enough, if you stand there long enough, you could contract lung cancer from secondhand smoking. I just think that's unfair and unethical because you're doing nothing but standing there and you're smoking your ass off. I just don't think it's unfair. And imagine all the times that you smoked in front of your loved ones, your parents, your brothers and sisters, your niece, your nephew, your cousins, all of your loved ones. They don't deserve to get secondhand smoking or lung cancer just by your presence smoking. It's kind of unfair and unethical. And don't you think it's bad enough that you're killing yourself every time? Don't you think it's bad enough that they watch you kill yourself every time they take a puff of that cigarette? And if you don't love yourself enough to stop smoking, then think about your family and what they would do, or they would think, or how they would feel. Thank you.